Greetings, Andover community. This is John Palfrey coming to you from the Garver Room at the Oliver Wendell Holmes Library. This is one of the amazing special places on campus, and I'm delighted to be coming to you from this contemplative, lovely spot. I wanted first to thank everyone for participating last week in the investiture. I was deeply honored to receive the charge from the trustees, from Peter Curry and colleagues, and also to receive the Eliphalet Pearson gavel from Barbara Landis Chase, my predecessor, who gave me the very gavel that Eliphalet Pearson used in 1778 to convene a school of 13 students right here on this same patch of land. Thank you for all those who came in person, and thank you to the nearly 1,000 people who have already either watched the recording or watched the live stream of the investiture. It was delightful to have the entire community joined, both in real space and also online. And in that same spirit, I wanted to mention to you some of the work that we're doing here on campus to connect the various spheres of life and spheres of learning, which is by using a theme called Connected Learning as our faculty professional development theme for the year. The idea is to take a hard look at the connectivity and the way it affects the way in which our students are learning. And it has a couple of dimensions to it. It's a big, capacious theory. But the idea is to look at learning and technology in a way that starts with the pedagogical goals that we have. What are we trying to achieve as teachers? Where does technology belong, and where does technology not belong? We're also looking at connectivity in a slightly different way in terms of how we connect different spheres of life for students. So what they're doing at the Addison or the Peabody Museum and how that connects to what's going on in the dorms, for instance, or on the playing fields. We realize that we're educating whole children here at Phillips Academy, and it's very important to see those connections and be thoughtful about it. This is a process we're going to continue all year, and we look forward very much to hearing your thoughts about the way in which learning is changing. I would invite you to communicate with us on this topic through any means that works for you, though we're doing a lot digitally. We're using a hashtag, if you'd like to use Twitter, which is #ConnectedAndover to collect our thoughts as one mechanism. But if you prefer to send a letter, or you prefer to send a video, or you prefer to come in person to talk with us, please do that. We are extremely interested to hear from the broader community about how learning is changing. Ultimately, the faculty here needs to make a decision in every classroom about how they wish to teach and how we plan to provide an education at Andover that's appropriate for the 21st century, but it's something that we as a broad community, I think, can think a lot about. Sometimes that technology is going to help in a classroom. Sometimes that technology may help to get word out through an outreach program, but I think there are many options here at the advent of the digital age that can help improve technology, improve teaching, and improve learning here on campus. So in closing, I want to just thank you for your connectedness here to Andover, to encourage more of that connectedness. And if you are possibly in the Boston area on October the 18th, that you might join us for an alumni event at the Taj Hotel. I'll be there and look forward to meeting many of you in person. If you can't come to that event, of course, there will be many more opportunities. We'd love to hear from you virtually. We'd love to hear from you in person. And in particular, I'd like to welcome you back to campus when you can. Coming to you from Andover, Mass., this is John Palfrey. Thanks so much for joining.